actually saw a TikTok the other day that this is basically the Patrick Star meme, so I love it even more because of that. I really have been wanting to add stickers to my store. Is Def the Kid, and he's just screaming, "Symmetry!"
Such perfect symmetry.
This has to be one of my favorite ones, for sure. We have Lemon Grab.
Unacceptable!
It's probably one of the stupidest things I have ever drawn. Doing some behind the scenes things. Ooh, exciting. Hello everyone and welcome on into another YouTube video. My name is Annabelle and I am the artist and owner behind the brand Bagheeraby. You're probably like, Belle, what are you doing on the floor in your living room? Well, a lot has happened in the past 2 weeks that I haven't recorded anything. But first of all, what we're going to be doing today is creating some new products. I really have been wanting to add stickers to my store and I already have a few designs made. I'll pop them on the screen here for you guys to have a look. And the stickers that I want to create, I want to be basically memes of the animes. So just some funny moments that happen between the characters or just some memes that have kind of been created based on the animes. So I just want them to be like funny little tidbits from those of you who are like super fans of specific animes. So that's going to be really fun to do today, but I will do a little catch up with you guys first because it's been a while. And one of the biggest things that we have been up to is we've been changing our living room kitchen area. So we made the decision to change our flooring and me and Steph both really loved the dark wood floor. And I was super happy that he loved it too because that has always been my vision for my living room. Green wall, dark wood floor, white accents, bit of burgundy here and there as well. We spent 3 days with Steph and his parents ripping out the whole of the floor and inputting the new one ourselves. It was a challenge. It was stressful, but it was a lot of fun. As soon as we put the new floor in and brought all our furniture back inside, we realised how orange all our furniture was. It looked terrible. So we realised we need to change this whole living room. So for the past few days, we've been going to the thrift stores, we've been looking around everywhere, and we also have been looking for a burgundy couch. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to find one that's been perfect yet. We did send out an offer for one couch, but we haven't heard back. So now we're looking into alternate options. We thrifted the coffee table. We went to about, I don't know, 6, 7, maybe plus different thrift stores before we found this coffee table. And I love it. We also got this side table, which is also behind me. So the only things that we need left are the couch and the rug. So we're gonna keep looking for those. But yeah, basically that is what we've been up to this past week. Alongside that, I have some new Pokemon cards that I'm going to show you. And as you can see here, I'm holding some of the pulls I got, and yes, they are the Japanese ones. So I did some pulls from Journey Together. I'll try and save some. I'll try and save some and do some pulls with you guys next time. But I didn't get anything from them. I just really want some of the Journey Together art, so I'll maybe try some of that in the future, we'll see. But I did get some pulls from the Japanese ones, and I did a bit of research, and apparently these are supposedly supposed to have a pull per pack to make it less like gambling. Second favourite from the pulls is the Mega Starmie. This camera, I swear it never wants to focus, only on my face. But it's super cool. I do love it, and I actually saw a TikTok the other day that this is basically the Patrick Star meme, so I love it even more because of that. So this one's really cool, and I also got, I forgot what this one was named, like the Grand Jungle or something like that, but this one is super beautiful, and I also have the Grand Tree. So when I eventually get a binder, I'm going to be putting this in the binder next to the Grand Tree as well. But yeah, they're super cute. I love them. They're not worth that much money, but they're very pretty. Apart from that, updates. Cat is doing good. Chico is healing well. His tongue is pretty much back together now, so that's good as well. Apart from that, like, it's been great. this weather's been nice, you know, I've been doing some behind the scenes things. Ooh, exciting, like future projects, which have been really fun. So we'll talk about that towards the end of the video. All right, let's get to it. So, now that we are done with all of the designs, the little sketches, some definitely turned out better than others did, but I will adjust those in Procreate. I did have a few more designs that I wanted to do, but especially some of them are very simple, so I'm just going to do those straight in Procreate. But now we have these done, I'm going to start drawing them in Procreate. I actually already have one sketch that I didn't do with pen, but I did on Procreate, so we're probably going to start with that one. And then what I'm going to do is just take pictures of each of these, and then I can just straight away get into the line art or make any extra adjustments that I think I need to, which I now see on some of them I definitely do with the proportions and things. But I do really love how some of them turned out. Like the sun from Soul Eater, if you don't know it, basically giggles a lot every morning when the sun comes up. And like the Lucifer, take that depression duck, I think that's super cute. So I think I'm going to print a few of them today. and cut them out with my Cricut because I do have a Cricut machine. I bought it years ago. I use it mainly to cut out my branding, my packaging stickers. So I think I'm going to print some of them out. I only have a small amount of sticker paper as well, and then we'll upload those to Etsy. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to order these stickers to get made at a production company at Vogue Race, and then I will get them ordered to me to sell at the conventions and things, and then I will upload the rest to Etsy as well. So that is the plan. So we're going to do a bit more drawing, but I do need some food first. I woke up pretty early and it's only like 11, but I might have another coffee, get a snack, and then I'll come back and we'll start drawing on the iPad. As you guys have just seen, I have been working on these sticker designs and I managed to get a few of them done. I am looking a bit different today, and that is because it is actually the next day. Sadly, my phone ended up dying again, so I didn't have the time to record the rest of what I finished yesterday, but I will be showing you guys what I did now. I did get quite a bit done yesterday. I actually, first of all, worked on an old sticker design, the Turbo Granny 1. And actually, it didn't used to say Snacker on this side, so I changed that one, so now it says Turbo Snacker on it, as Turbo Granny is snacking on a huge sandwich. So that was the first thing I did, and I really like this. It's like, Turbo Snacker! Then, as you guys saw, I finished off the Goomy Goo sticker. Then, as you guys saw, I was working on the line art for the Laughing Sun from Soul Eater, and I actually ended up fully finishing that piece, and I really love this one. It looks so creepy. I love the sun and also the moon design in Soul Eater, so I'm really, really happy with how this one came out. And then I also did the second Soul Eater sticker, which is Death the Kid, and he's just screaming, "Symmetry!" If you've seen the show, you know why he is screaming symmetry.
Such perfect symmetry. You are amazing. Hey, no. You make me sick! Get away! How incredibly disappointing.
His character is actually one of my favourites from the show. And then the last one I started working on yesterday, I got the line art and the flat lay of colours done. And that is the last Soul Eater sticker with Excalibur and his sign saying, "Fool!"
Fools! No autographs.
Of course, he had to have quite an ornate design around him with the little curtain with him popping through saying, "Fool!" So I thought that was really fun. We do have a few of the other ones to do today, so I'm going to keep drawing. And I think first off, we're just going to finish this one. I've also got some Tamon B-side on in the background while I'm drawing because I just started watching that yesterday. I think I have like 8 more designs to draw, so we should be able to get that finished today. And then I want to grab my Cricut machine and start printing the designs out. And tomorrow is going to be the showing of the last act for Digital Circus. So me and my boyfriend are going to go be watching that in the cinema together tomorrow. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully we finish all the drawings today. I can print out the stickers tomorrow and potentially list them on Etsy. Then I'll order the stickers, the new art prints, which I also worked on last week while we were changing our flooring out. So I'll also be ordering those. And I think I have these previous Dandadan designs, which I'll put up on the screen for you guys. I think I'm also going to order some samples for some t-shirts for those. And if I can, I do have an idea for a Pachita t-shirt design. So I'm going to see if I can get that one drawn out as well these next few days so I can order them all together so the shipping costs stay a little bit on the lower side. So that's very exciting. Super excited for that. It probably take like 2 months for the package to come in. It did take 2 months for the previous art prints that I ordered to come in. So I also have to keep that in mind because I do have some conventions at the end of the year. We shall see. But yeah. We're going to be finishing these drawings today, so let's get to it, and I'll catch you guys when it's done. we are back. I'm on the floor in my living room again, and I thought I'd get my little kitty cat Bagheera in shot as well. He's actually the inspiration behind my name. Even though he himself is not an artist, he is my cat. However, we have finished the stickers. Let me double check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We have 19 stickers in total, so we almost hit 20. But I'll show you what stickers we have got. First of all, I'll show you the ones that you guys haven't seen yet. The first one we have is Ming from Digital Circus, with, of course, his #1 rosette that he won in Kane's Awards. Then we also have, this has to be one of my favourite ones, for sure. We have Lemon Grab.
This castle is in unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
Screaming, unacceptable! I love this one. I love how it turned out. I think the colours look great. The red just pops, so it just all fits perfectly. So that is definitely one of my favourite stickers. Then we have the Dan UFO cow sticker design. The next one is actually one of my least favourites. I thought it was going to be one of my favourites, but it is Pochita eating jam on toast. If you've seen Chainsaw Man, you know why I did Pochita eating the jam on toast. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. The next one is probably one of my second favourites. I love this design and I just love the way it turned out as well, and that is Lucifer from Hazbin Hotel as a duck, and it says, "Take that, depression."
Take that, depression!
I thought that was a great meme from the show, especially one to draw him as a duck. The next two are more simplistic designs, but I just wanted more Adventure Time themed ones, and the last one, I have been waiting to design this one for a really long time, and you'll know why if you've seen the show. But first we'll do the Adventure Time one. I did a little Finn cupcake. I think he turned out really cute. Just a very simple one, that one, but I still love him. And then the last one, it might be my favourite because it's the most meme-like sticker out of all of them, but if you have seen My Hero Academia, you will remember this moment and you will know exactly why I made this sticker. It's probably one of the stupidest things I have ever drawn, but it's literally just a sticker of Lemillion's face.
Trash, am I right?
So I wanted to make the sticker so that myself, and also you guys can put this sticker around, troll your friends, or just have it on the bottom of your water bottle, so when you drink, you just get Lemillion's face. And in the future, I want to do a campaign of him with a hashtag, so you guys can show me the craziest place that you've put his face, and we'll see where he pops up. But now it means that we can start printing some of these stickers, which is very exciting. And I was thinking which ones I was going to print, and I actually have 4 Digital Circus designs, and because the show is pretty much ending very soon, and I need to make some new listings for Etsy, I think those are the ones we're going to print first. But I only have a limited amount of sticker paper. I don't want to order more because I want to get these manufactured and produced through a manufacturer, through Vogue Race. So we're just going to see how many we can make. I think I'll definitely make the swear bar from Digital Circus. That one is going to be like the first one I make because this is also one of my favorites. I really, really like how it came out. And then after we have done all of that, I can tell you guys about the secret behind the scenes project that I have been working on that I am very excited about, and that's why it took me so long to make these stickers, because I keep getting distracted by it. So I can tell you guys a bit about that at the end of the video as well, so stay tuned for what's coming next for Bagheera. Alright, let's get these stickers set up and ready to print, and I will catch you guys when they are ready to be printed. Distraction. Here's a little Tootsie for you. Cute. Okay, so I counted how many sticker sheets I have, and I have around roughly 29. So I inputted the stickers into Cricut, and so far I have them at 3 inches 29 by 2 inches 38. We'll see how big this comes out, but I think that this will be a good size. And I did have a little bit of space left, so I actually made a slightly smaller sticker. And I think I will do this for all of my sticker sheets. If something doesn't fit, I'll add a smaller one in, and these can be given away as freebies in specific orders as well. It didn't turn out great. You can see all the lines and the colours are just not, which is a little bit of a shame. I think what I'm gonna try and do is... He's begging for his dinner. I think what I'm going to try and do is clean my printer a bit, try it one more time. I'm gonna think on it. I'm gonna clean the printer, I'm gonna think on it, and we're gonna try again tomorrow. If not, then we will make a new plan. So, it is the next day. I've had a think. I spent yesterday evening and this morning having a little think about what we're going to do with the stickers. And I decided that I am not going to make the stickers on the sheet that I created yesterday, because the sticker paper I bought specifically for branding, so sticking my little cat stickers and stuff on my packaging. So it's not the best quality sticker sheets. So I don't want to sell something that's not high quality. Also because the colours are just not as bright as they would be if I ordered them online. And I really don't want to sell something unless it's good quality. So I've decided not to do that. So today we're not going to be printing any stickers. 1:30 now. Steph's just gone to the supermarket to grab a bit of food for lunch, because we did also need to go to the supermarket this weekend. So we're going to be doing supermarket tomorrow instead, because we only have a couple of hours until we have to go to see Digital Circus. Woo! I'm so excited to see the last episode of the show. I hope it's good. I'm sure it will be. So yeah, that's going to be fun. You guys are going to come along for that as well. So probably the next clip will be us heading over to the cinema to watch Digital Circus. And hello again, guys. I am here joined by Bagheera, my little black cat. And as you guys saw, I just went to the Digital Circus movie along with my boyfriend Steph, and it was really, really fun. I loved watching this animation in the movies. It just added an extra element to seeing the last ever episode of Digital Circus. Don't worry, I will not give away any spoilers. And if you are going to write a comment on this video, please do not give any spoilers. And for those of you who are waiting to watch this, be aware, I have seen spoilers floating around online. Don't read comments of the Digital Circus posts, even if they look like they're not going to have any spoilers, because people are commenting spoilers. But yeah, it was really good. I am excited for the rest of the fandom to see the last episode, and then everybody can talk about it once that has been released. But yeah, it was overall a really nice experience to go and watch something like this in the movies, and also to have people around you who are also a part of the fandom and also have such a love for the show. So yeah, that was really, really nice to do. I hope they do that more in the future. The only thing I would say is, so we were sat next to like five kids next to me on this side, and then Steph was on this side of me. And then next to Steph was the rest of the row was just empty seats. It wasn't like fully filled up, but there was a lot of people there. And the dad actually came to drop off the kids next to me, and then he left again. And the kid who was specifically sitting right beside me decided to eat his popcorn in the craziest way possible. He literally had his bucket, scooped it out with his hand, and went across the popcorn. I don't know why. Maybe he enjoys eating this way. That's fine. But my God, please close your mouth. Close your mouth when you chew. And they were talking non-stop throughout the whole episode, just pointing out things that we were seeing on the screen, and I was like, yeah, we know, it's there. But the thing that annoyed me the most was the chewing with the mouth open. I could not focus. Literally after like a minute of trying to sit next to that, I was like, Steph, I'm going to move to the other side of you, because there was no one there anyway. And then I could enjoy the movie fully, which I found the way he was eating so funny. One of our cats, Chico, used to eat like that. He used to get his bowl and then just, eat like a little gremlin. And actually the people in our neighborhood used to call him a dinosaur, because if they would give him treats, he would eat like a dinosaur, so they would say. So that boy was, taking a leaf out of Chico's eating habits and becoming a dinosaur himself. But besides that, goodbye, Bagheera. But besides that, yeah, we decided to go the no printing the sticker route, and I'm really glad I made that decision, because I do not have the tools to make them so high quality. So I did end up ordering everything from Vogue Race. I'll show you guys a few of what the designs are going to look like on the screen. And yeah, I'm really excited for this order to come in. We ordered 19 of the designs, and I ordered holographic, sparkly, one transparent, which was the Lemillion face, and also like holographic sparkly edges, and just normal stickers as well, because I wanted you guys to have options when you're shopping with me. And yeah, I ordered 20 of each sticker, because I do have some conventions, which I'll get to in a second, at the end of this year. So that's what they will be for. On top of that, I also ordered the rest of the Digital Circus art prints that I created recently. So that includes Kinger, Zubul, and Gangle. And then I ordered 2 of the t-shirt designs, because I was like, if they don't turn out right and I order all 6 or all 5, I think it was actually just the 5 designs, I was like, if they don't turn out right, that's a lot of money to spend on t-shirts that are just going to be sitting doing nothing, So I decided to order 2 designs. I ordered the Momo design and the Rudo design, and I did that because the Momo is more neon and lighter colours, so I wanted to see how that would translate when being printed on a t-shirt, and the Rudo is more darker themed colours with the reds and the blacks. So then I can test out the light colours and the dark colours, and that should be good. So once these arrive, I will double check them, and then I'll see if I have time to order them for the upcoming conventions, but they might have to wait until next year to be released. So yeah, it's going to be a super exciting package. I don't know how long it's going to take to come in, but when the package does arrive, I will show you guys it either on Instagram or TikTok, or I will also post about it on here in YouTube Shorts or in a video. We'll see how long it takes to arrive. So also follow me on my other social medias to keep up to date with when these products are also going to go live in my store as well, because I do post most updates to do with the shop and new releases on Instagram, for example. So do follow me over there if you want to see that. And then, yeah, super excited for those to come. And to be able to sell them to you guys. So first off, let's talk convention schedule. What is my convention schedule going to look like? Some I'm still waiting to hear a reply from, but some I am definitely going to go to. So I'm still thinking about doing Con La Plaza on the 6th of September, which was the one that I just did, which is the first YouTube video I posted. If you want to check out that convention vlog, I might be doing that one again because the table cost is pretty cheap, but I need to see how much stock I can make first. because I also then will have a convention the following weekend on the 12th and the 13th. This is going to be my first ever 2-day convention. Woo! Super excited. And it's going to be at the Collector's Garden. This is, again, another TCG-based event like Con La Plaza was, but because I did so well at Con La Plaza, I was like, I think I can also do well here. And then after that, I think it's like a week or 2 weeks after that it's either the 25th or the 26th of September. I think it's the 26th of September. I have been accepted to vend at AbariCon again, so that's going to be really nice. I'm intrigued to see how that one goes, because I did do AbariCon last year as my first ever convention I did, and I only sold specifically my hoodies, and I only had 3 or 4 designs of the dungarees there. So I'm also excited to see how my art prints, keychains, and now I have a bit more stock, how that will sell at AbariCon this time round, because it is a smaller convention. And then I have also applied to but not been fully accepted for Comic-Con Holland yet. And if I get into this one, please Comic-Con Holland, let me in. This will be my first ever proper anime themed convention. And like comic, you know, just more of the broader universe rather than just TCG events. I've only ever done TCG events or incredibly small conventions. So I really hope I get into that one. That would also be a 2-day event, and from what I can remember, it's the 8th and 9th of October, I think. So expect a lot of convention vlogs towards the end of the year, because we're probably going to be going to quite a few conventions. I need to first see if I get into Comic-Con Holland before I decide if I'm going to do Con La Plaza or not. And then the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was the behind the scenes project that I am currently working on. So about 2 months ago, I drew this picture. I'll pop it on screen for you guys. And it sparked a little bit of creativity within me. And it's based around my OC, my original character, Journey is her name. And I wanted her to have more of a background, and I started coming up with these ideas. And these ideas led to me creating more characters and a whole story surrounding Journey, who she is, and where she comes from. So what I'm going to be doing behind the scenes, and I might also make a series about this as well, is I'm going to be creating a comic book. Super excited for that. I released the character art for Journey, the first page, to introduce her to you guys. She will be the protagonist of the story, and it's going to be a sci-fi, cyberpunk themed adventure story. And basically it revolves around Journey, and she is going to be going on a journey to find out who she is, where she comes from, and to feel comfortable in her skin. And not only that, she is also searching for real connection, because she's been through a lot in her life and she doesn't trust very easily. So these are kind of the things that she has to overcome in this story, and I already have a setup for Arc 1 or Season 1 of the comic book, and I have some ideas but not fully fleshed out yet for Arc 2 or Season 2. So that's going to take quite a while to work on, but I might take you guys along for the journey, so keep an eye out for those comic book vlog series to see how I go through that. It's going to take me a while. I'm going to start now with designing the characters and also writing out the story before I see how I'm going to input each page for the comic book. I'm so excited to take you guys along the process with me, and also I'm really excited for you guys to read the story because I think it's so good. I did explain it all to my boyfriend and I was like, do you want a spoiler-free version or do you want to know the whole thing? And he wanted to know the whole thing, and he was like, okay, I am invested, for one, and for two, it literally sounds like kind of like cyberpunk edge runners. So I am definitely hitting the cyberpunk sci-fi mark, which is good to hear. And he also got a bit invested in the characters as well. But yeah, I have the synopsis written out and I designed my first character, so the next step will be to write out the full story. and then to start planning out the panels for the comic book. But yeah, I already have ideas for what I want each character to look like as well, and there's a whole world. It's going to be a whole universe with all of its own rules, regulations, and things going on. So yeah, very excited for that. It's going to be very, very fun to make. So keep your eyes peeled for that. The character sheets will be going out mainly on Instagram, but also I'll put some reels of my process of how I draw the characters on YouTube Shorts and on TikTok. So definitely stay tuned for that, and just keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes out for what's going to be coming and little tidbits about the universe that I'm going to be bringing out. But yeah, this is going to be a very long, very hard process. And it's going to take a lot of work, but I am very excited for it. So yeah, lots of things coming up for Bagheera, so I'm very excited to take you guys along for the journey, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked the video, and stay tuned for my convention vlogs and my upcoming how I go through making my comic book series as well. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog and enjoyed watching me draw. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!